obvious as this.
Yes.
Bro,
this hair looks delicious on you.
Yes. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. Yes.
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular, hot-ass gossiper. Oh, honey, I was born a fag. And so are you.
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
That's right, girl.
P.H.A.G. Popular, hot ass gossiper.
Hey, that's right.
Yes. I mean, sister.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
And that's spelled P.H.A.G. Not the other one. But that counts. Girl, what is this? Plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. But I think that our merch should be running through the video somewhere down on YouTube.
Oh yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see the merch.
It's in the
yeah.
details.
But it's fagtalk.com. But make sure it's P.H.A.G.
Yes.
TAWLK.
Listen, here's the thing.
.com.
The reason why we definitely chose Fag Talk, one, because it came right off the top of my head.
It really did.
And while we're sitting here, and for the mob that's watching, y'all already know what's up, right? But it's because it's about taking the power back
That's right.
out of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't hurt me with training. Y'all can't hurt me with man. Because, bitch, all that stuff, I will make merchandise off of that. I will, the way I'm going to start hurting y'all hoes feeling every pejorative, correct?
Correct.
Every
Every time you besmirch me.
Wait! Alexa, what is besmirched?
Besmirched is a form of the word besmirch, which means to soil or tarnish. The word is often used to describe the act of discoloring something. Additional definitions for besmirch can be obtained by asking me to give you more definitions.
Alexa, can you give me more definition of besmirched?
Besmirched is a verb that means to tarnish or impair the honor or luster of something. It implies a deliberate act that has negatively impacted the reputation or image of an individual or organization. The word is often used to describe the act of spreading false information or malicious gossip that damages someone's reputation. It can also be used to refer to the staining or corruption of something pure or innocent.
That's it.
Answer your question?
Yes. Can you spell besmirched for me, please?
Thanks for your feedback.
You gotta say
Alexa, can you spell besmirched for me, please?
Besmirch is spelled B-E-S-M-I-R-C-H.
Come on, Hampton University.
Yes, one more time, please.
Besmirch is spelled B-E-S-M-I-R-C-H.
So now you were saying,
Thank
you're going to monetize every time someone besmirches you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the word of the day is besmirched. Please, on Twitter, hashtag besmirch and hashtag Mandy Manwhore, hashtag Miss Tim, hashtag man, hashtag tranny,
Fag talk.
hashtag fag talk. Anytime that you hear any of those motherfucking hoes say anything that they think it is besmirching me,
Correct.
it's going to become merch.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Anytime you besmirch me, bitch,
Come
it
on,
will
somebody.
become merch.
That's right. I see what you did there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anytime you besmirch me, bitch, it will become merch. So I'm gonna learn you hoes, and that's learn the way that the older folks teach you.
I'm gonna learn you something.
I'm gonna learn you bitches about putting y'all motherfucking mouth on me, because I'm gonna make a dime off of every time you open your mouth towards me, bitch. So if you don't want me to motherfucking thrive and strive, if you really want to cancel me, stop insulting me.
Right.
Because I'm gonna monetize off of everything you do to me.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of merch, I want to shout out the people that came to the Nashville show with their Fag Talk merch on.
Yeah, did you see?
I was like, I was so shocked. It was just nice to see.
So hashtag besmirched. That is the word for the day, and especially when we're talking about everything. Hashtag besmirched. Now, I was so enamored, Craig,
deeply
in love with the promo that came out for. I don't think we didn't give this to Mo, but for the promo that's coming out for the Tamron Hall show Monday.
For Reesa Teesa.
For Reesa Teesa, she's sitting on the Tamron Hall show, and Tamron Hall called me yesterday. Me and her talked for a long time, and she said, "Madison, I didn't even know that." She said, "Because Tamron works all the time. I cannot wait for you guys to see the show on Monday," because she was telling me about how the show went or whatever. And what's amazing about that I had been windmilling for 2 days. And that woman sat on that chair and she said how that stuff hurt her.
Yeah.
And what was so sickening about the whole situation was that not only did it vindicate me from what I was talking about, but it also turned the eye to look that people that call for justice for things only want justice for things that look like them. People that call to justice for things, again, help me when I say this, Greg.
Okay.
People that call for justice for things only want justice for things that fits their mode.
Right.
Because as a woman, that woman should have checked those men in the process of talking about that woman. Because that woman was the same woman that sat over there and screamed, "What about the men? Where are all the men that are going to protect us?" And then the man came, the same one that she says that's not her brother, not her sister or her brother, came in defense and protection of a woman. Yet you turned it around because your brother, sister operates on the surface of duality, and you can't take that. Instead of her embracing her duality, because I do feel that she also operates on duality, more so leaning to the male energy. Because had she been a real woman about the situation, she would have tapped those niggas on their shoulder and said, "Hey, that's a woman at the beginning, middle, and end of the day.
Right.
Watch your mouth."
She would have brought balance.
She would have, but she doesn't have the capacity, the mental capacity to do that because she's trying to be with the man. And that should have been a moment right there where she should have tapped those niggas on their shoulder.
Tap
those niggas on their shoulder. And what should have clicked in her mind is the time that she was so outraged over a period and that she needed the men to come into the room, which should protect her. Oh, you got enough masculine energy, bitch. You got enough masculine energy to protect the field of niggas. She should have thought back on the time when she was calling in the men. Because see, y'all only call in the men when y'all think that the men gonna beat a punk. But you should have been calling in the men to stay out of your mouth to say, "Sir, protect us all women, the fat ones, the skinny ones, the big backs, the small backs, the thick necks, the slinky necks." Me as a man woman slid in there and say, "Hey, sir, watch your mouth, watch your tone." And then not only watch your mouth and watch your motherfucking tone, me as a man woman, as the in-between, slid over there and called all my big backs and say, "Big back bitches, is we caving in this nigga face this week?" It's no different than when when that woman just says, "We're going to peel your cap back." It's no different. It's no different. So when she says to somebody, "Are we splitting wigs? Are we peeling back caps?" Again, just like there's no difference when a person sits on a Breakfast Club or a Fag Talk or a Maddie in the Morning or a Wendy Williams show, or when we insert our things into what's going on into popular culture and we talk about it, it's no different. So don't sit up here and spin the narrative that I inserted myself and got in to do something or put myself in a space
trying to be relevant.
That I didn't. But here's the thing. You're trying to tell the world that I don't belong in any conversation.
Right. They want to mute you.
But sweetheart, just to show us you motherfucking pregnant, your pussy long, bitch, your voice deep, and you get misgendered by real niggas on the street. T.S. Madison ain't going no motherfucking where. So you might as well take that chain smoking ass cigarette voice that you got, bitch, and park that over there talking about me. Because the moment that you fix your face ever again in life to say anything in my direction, I'm on your ass. Always and forever, because my skills are over here. They are tipped all the way over about you. forever and a day. And you ought to feel ashamed of yourself that this woman sat there on that show and said that y'all hurt her motherfucking feelings because you didn't see how you occupy a space like the Breakfast Club that occupies a large, massive amount of listeners to motherfucking go forth and make that woman feel some type of way. You should feel ashamed of yourself. And then you took it upon yourself, Miss Jess, that's MS, to turn the narrative around and try to make this about gender. Because we could ask that hoe on many occasions, what does she mean about splitting the wigs? Are we gonna split? We splitting wigs today? Is that a threat? I told y'all I put in light work on her that day. But if Miss Mamas go forth from her throat, her thorax, and she addresses me ever again in her entire existence of living, I'm telling y'all, she gonna have to rename her kids, her address, her telephone number. She gonna have to rename her entire existence because, bitch, I'm coming in, bitch, like a goddamn cyber wipeout on her and reading her to the floor, non-stop. Because I see her exactly for what she is. And all y'all out there that's team her, you can be team whoever you is. The next time one of them niggas clobber y'all down in y'all motherfucking head, bitch, and that hoe make a joke about it, and I'm the bitch on the other side windmilling about you getting clobbered in your head, remember who team you on. Just like that big back hoe that jumped up there and said, we stand with Jess with her back as big as the state of Michigan, bitch. And I was like, well, girl, obviously your back is big as the state of motherfucking goddamn Michigan and Minnesota. Both of the M's put together, girl. And yet these were the same people talking about you, but you're so blinded by the transphobia in your eyes, bitch, that you tried to remind me about your ability to have a baby and all of this type of stuff that you didn't see the real problem. The real enemy was there tearing you up. The real enemy was tearing you up. But you're so blinded by your disdain because I celebrate my titties at the top, dick at the bottom, and my weave, and my makeup, and my hair, and my fingernails, girl, which you don't own, and I could wear it any given Sunday on any time of the day. You have to get down to that deep root of what the problem is within you. But I'm so glad that Tamron Hall, as a Black woman, gave her the opportunity to come forward and humanize her feelings. Because what y'all were doing was taking her feelings and taking the situation that happened to her and applying it to her weight. When anybody that's fucking with anybody can be played. Again, why didn't you tap Charlemagne on his shoulder and tell him that, bitch, that his wife or his girlfriends or mistresses that he was fucking off on was motherfucking displaying big back behavior when they were still? Why when DJ Envy was fucking and sucking another bitch on his wife? Was that big back behavior? Why does it have to constitute big back behavior? Why when you was running your big bug-eye ass around there, motherfucking trying to find out why Country Wayne is with one of the baby mamas, bitch, you went over there in that man's marriage. Oh, yes, I'm still reading this, bitch. You went over there in that man's marriage, bitch, and thought that you were going to be the one. While both of y'all little backs was motherfucking windmilling in the spirit over this big-eyed ass man and his money, and he still ended up choosing one of his baby mamas. Which one of y'all was displaying big back behavior? You got to make it make sense to me when you talking to me, because calling me a man, calling me a brother, a mister and all that don't mean a motherfucker, because I deal in facts. Fact is, I'm a transsexual. Fact, that's fact one. Fact two, I love my dick. I don't want a motherfucking pussy. That's fact two. Fact three, bitch, I will tear your ass out of the socket anytime you come for me. I will read me first and then proceed to gather you.
This is the gathering.
Girl. You want to smother my voice and don't want me to have anything to say. And I'm not just talking to her. I'm talking to those that agree with her, those that motherfucking Wonder Twin powers to tag together and activate, those that form a guard circle around her motherfucking ass, bitch. And this bitch cares nothing about you. Girl, I'm talking to y'all too. Y'all could never insult me by saying, man, Mr. Sir, this and the other. Because, bitch, one thing about it, there are still checks that come in Mr. Timothy. That you'll never see. So, bitch, you could never read me. And I gather those to this day, even with my name change.
Oh my God.
But Tamron humanized this woman.
Yeah.
And when she was talking, I felt so much emotion go to that screen. Like, there are people that are fat that can't help they fat.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that are big that can't help their big. And then there are people that are big that can help that they big, but it's hard. It's not like you wake up tomorrow and say, I'm going to go lose weight tomorrow.
And just this assertion that just because you're a bigger person that you have to have
you're gullible
or
you're
low
dumb,
self-esteem or
you have
desperate.
low self-esteem. Bitch, I'm a fat bitch. And can't none of you hoes step on my self-esteem, bitch. I walk with the skinniest ones, with the prettiest ones. I don't see none of you hoes, bitch, because one thing I don't have is a nigga problem. Because one thing I know about niggas, they'll fuck a hole in the wall.
Well, what else is happening? What?
What
else is going on?